This conference will now be recorded.
So good morning everyone. Guys, I already provided the drive access to you. So if you do not get the drive access, please message me in WhatsApp for drive access. Okay, that is one thing. Now, last class we discussed.
Srini, what is the number? It's there in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, 9346. So you can message me in WhatsApp.
1 minute.
A message in the chat. You can see that.
Okay, yeah.
Now, so here last class we discussed introduction to Databricks, guys. So here mainly we have a problem with big data, so we have to handle with big data. So to handle the big data, one way is okay. So to handle the big data, traditionally we have a Hadoop. Now the same thing we can go for in the cloud. The same thing we can go for in the Databricks also. Actually, Databricks is available as a service in the Azure. So the same Databricks is available in different clouds also. So whatever the Databricks, the same Databricks is available in AWS, in Azure, in GCP also. Okay, as part of this Azure, we are going to learn the Databricks. Mainly, Databricks is to handle the big data. So here it is having a Spark engine, which is going to process the huge amount of data in memory processing. It is going to do. Now here Spark is itself having a distributed cluster. Storage is a different. So whatever the data will be into the Spark engine, and here it is going to process the data. So here I said an example. But suppose I am having a village. Between the village, I am having a river. So there is a boat. So whoever enter into the boat, it is going to cross the river. Those persons. Similar way, whatever the data which is there into the Spark engine, it is going to process the data and it is going to give the result. Now here in this one, so here from the Spark, so here the Databricks which is in the Azure, so here this is the costly operation. So here we have to start the Spark engine. I'm repeating. So Databricks available in the Azure. So here we have to launch the Spark engine, Spark cluster we have to launch. So here this is the multi-node cluster. If you start in the Azure, it is going to be more chargeable. So here the same Databricks, they provided a free trial. So here I'm going to start, we are going to learn in the free trial. So once it is completed at end, I'm going to launch everything in the Databricks. So here first we will go for free trial. Okay, at the end, so some of the requirements are not satisfied in the free trial, so then we can go for cloud, Databricks in cloud, then I can explain everything over there. That is one thing. And here this is Spark engine related. Okay, so the way you are writing a, consider if you have a SQL engine, you are going to interact with the SQL commands. So backend is the table on top of the files only. Similar way, here we are having a Spark engine which is on top of the files to process. So the Spark engine related here, the way you are submitting a commands. Similar way, here we have a API to provide to connect it to the Spark engine. This we can write in the different languages. As part of our learning, we are going to do in the PySpark. We are going to do in the PySpark. Now, so today what I am going to discuss is, now here, to interact with the file system. To interact with the file system, there are some predefined commands are there. This is similar to, consider you are having a Linux file system. To interact with the Linux file system, you have some predefined commands. Using these commands, you are going to handle the file system. Similar way, here also we are having a file system. Okay, so here also we are having a file system. So to connect it to the file system, here there are predefined commands are there we can use. So now I can connect it to its own file system, or I can connect it to Azure provided storage account also. Okay, so this part in the Azure I will touch in later. Now first we'll concentrate everything in the free trial, guys. Okay, later here just the path is different. Now here what happened, guys, this is Spark engine, it is going to process the file system. It can be DBFS, it can be ADLS, it can be S3, whatever the file system, it is going to process that one. So last class we created a Databricks account also I created. So Databricks account also created. Okay. Now let me save this one. Okay. Now go to free trial. Okay. So here you can go to Databricks Community Edition, search in the Google, select this one. Last class I created. This is the one. Continue. Check the verification code. Okay. So first, whenever you launch this one, we have to go to the compute and start the Spark engine. Guys, here in the real time, whatever the cluster we can start, whatever the engine, computing engine, we can start in the real time. But in the free trial, okay, so it is unable to launch next time. So we have to create a new one every day. That is in the free trial only. Okay. So in the real time, you no need to create. So one time it is fine. But here, free trial, it is facing challenge to relaunch that one. So I'm going to create a new one. So let it be. Guys, I said already. So Spark engine related many things we have to understand what internally exactly happening. So next classes I will tell you. For the time being, understand Spark is a processing engine. The way you are writing a queries, okay, there is a SQL engine which is executed on top of the tables. Similar way, so I'm having a Spark engine. For the timing, I'm going to interact with the commands. So let it be. Go to your workspace. Go to users. Here, this is the user. Go to here, new notebook. DBFS commands. Okay. Now, so the way you are having interacting with the Linux file system, similar way I can interact with the DBFS file system, Databricks file system. So here I am having a commands. So here also I am having a commands to interact with the file system. So here, let it be start. Okay. So it is going to take a minute. Okay. Now here guys, here if you observe, right now I'm in this cell, print Srinivas. Okay. Now if you want to go to next cell, we can go like this. Just click code. It will go to the next cell. Similar way, guys. If you want to go to the next cell instead of using this one, directly I can use the shortcut also. Okay. If you observe here, right now the cursor is here. The cursor is here. This line is not highlighted. Here this is highlighted. Okay. Means it is here. The cursor is here. Now you can click escape. When you click escape, if it is not escape, you can see highlighted one, lightly highlighted. When you click escape, okay, it will be in the admin mode. Then click B, then B, letter B. A new cell will be created below. Okay, I'm repeating. So here right now I'm in this cell, the cell is highlighted. Okay, if you want to create a new cell, one way is we can select here. So now it is in the new cell. Instead of that, okay, instead of using this code, I can use the shortcut. I can use the shortcut. So here when you click escape and then letter B, B means below, a new cell will be created. That is one thing. And one more thing is, here there are four languages it can support. By default it is a Python only. By default it is Python only. Okay. So here it is started. Now just I am executing the statement. Okay. Now, okay, now it is fine. Now what happened is, I want to upload a file. Where is the file system? So here you can go to file. Here you can see upload data to the DBFS. Upload data to the DBFS. Select this one. Here this is the path. Okay, so here this is the path from the beginning. Okay, now if you see here, so here this one, here this is the path you can see here, guys. Okay, now here this is the path. Now my requirement is, here I want to create a directory. Here I want to create a directory. Okay, so before that, let me tell you one more thing. So Databricks related DB utils. Okay, Databricks utilities dot help. So here it is going to provide, guys, control enter is the shortcut. I'm executing this one. So here it is going to provide the some predefined file system related, jobs related, notebook related, secrets related, some predefined commands are there. Among all, I want to use the file system related commands. Okay, I want to use the file system related command, which is fs. Okay, observe here. On top of DB utils dot, here I am going to take fs, means file system related dot help. So what are the commands are there, it is going to available. Okay, now start with the recording, right? So here you can see this one. So here you can see file system related, these are all the commands. So what is mounting, next classes I will tell you. For the time being, observe here file system related, these are all the commands are available. CP command, head command, ls command, move command, put command, and rm command. Those who already having a knowledge on Linux file system, guys, so the purpose of the commands there in the Linux, the same thing here also. Okay, now coming to here. So what is my starting directory? This is my directory. Okay, how do I get it? Go to file, upload data to DBFS, copy this path, and here also this one. Okay, so this is the path. Now in this path, what I am doing is, I want to create a directory. Okay, so here you can see a dbutils dot fs. In this one we are having a multiple things. Okay, fs. Among all, it can support all this one. I am going to take mkdirs. So here the name itself indicates make directories, create directories. Where do you want to create? I want to create under here. So make sure it will be single quotes or double quotes. Okay, dear. What is your directory name? Inbound. So this is my directory name, inbound. Now here control enter shortcut to execute the cell. A folder is created. Go to here, select this one. Here you can see under this folder, a folder is created. Now I am going to create a one more folder. mkdirs outbound. So one more folder is created. Now observe here. One more folder is created. Okay. Now here what I am doing is, in this inbound folder, I am uploading a file. Okay. I am having a dummy file. I am uploading a file. So here you can see, go to here, go to the folder. Which folder you want to upload a file? Inbound. See the path inbound. Here I am uploading a file. Go to your file. So here I am writing a test. Do one thing. Okay. Welcome to PBR Cloud. So here I am uploading to here. Welcome. Now I'm selecting the file. Next. Here you can see the path. Okay. Now. Done. Okay. So here what happened is, under this one, I am having a folder, inbound folder. Under the inbound folder, I am having a file, welcome.txt. Similar way, I am having a outbound folder. So here nothing is there. Now my requirement is, I want to see the list of files in the folder. So here I can use. Okay. 1 second. Now, so this is the path. Okay. Now my requirement is, I want to see here. So there is a one more command. So which folder I want to see? Inbound folder, whatever the files are there. Now you can go to you can select the path. This is my path. So Databricks provided some predefined utilities. Among all, under the file system related utilities, I have a predefined function ls. Ls give the list of files. Where do you want to see? Under this folder, whatever the list of files are there. Control enter. I can see what is the file path. I can see the file path. Right now I am having only one file. What is the path of the file? And what is the file name? File size, modification time you can see. Okay. Now what I am doing is, under the inbound, I am uploading multiple files. Under the inbound, I am uploading multiple files. Okay. Now, so here, guys, account file is having account ID, account name. Customer file is having customer ID, customer name. Just a sample files I'm uploading. Okay. Now here I want to see I want to, right now inbound is having only one file. I want to upload few more files. Go to inbound. Guys, here, remember this point. Here, when you upload the data, here you can see directories only. Remember this point. Here you can see directories only. You cannot see the files. You
Yeah,
cannot see the
Srinivas,
files. Yeah.
Do we have any direct command to load the files directly instead of going the it's like GUI?
So
Like
we can go for Databricks CLI, but not
okay,
here. In the
okay.
community edition, not here. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Fine.
so inbound, consider here. I'm uploading the files to the inbound folder here. So under this one, I'm having a couple of files. I'm uploading the files. Next, done. Okay. So after uploading, I'm executing the same command one more time. So here you can see accounts.txt, customers.txt, orders.txt, welcome.txt. So like multiple files we have. Actually, guys, here what happened is I said Databricks is available here, right? So here we are having a Spark engine, right? Right now we are interacting with here. Now the in the free trial, right now we are interacting with here. So this is nothing but this one only. Okay. So actually in the real time, so we are going to interact with this file system. Okay, only the path is different. The path is different, remaining as it is same. Okay, coming classes I will tell you, don't mind. Okay, so here how the data will be into here is using data factory. It is connecting to the multiple sources. Okay, and get the data into the ADLS using Spark engine. I can collect the data here and I can process the data loaded into the tables. Okay, so next classes I will tell you all those things. For the time being, so there is a Databricks, there is a Spark engine to interact the file system. So we have to provide the commands. So we'll go one by one. Okay, now
There we use the I mean like database commands or Azure commands.
Databricks commands only.
Okay.
Databricks as it is only, the path will be differ. Okay,
Okay.
okay, the only this path will be differ, everything is same. Okay,
Oh,
so that's why, because if I start there, people will start there in there, so it is going to be very chargeable, high chargeable. So that's why first we'll start here, then we'll go for that. Now,
So the same command shall we use in SQL also?
yeah,
File
same
upload
command. No,
inbound.
no, only file system related this one. So
I
there,
mean,
that is a
we
Spark SQL. So here this
multiple.
SQL is this SQL is related to Spark SQL. Okay,
Okay. So this kind of things only we can use Python, Scala, and R.
upload we can do normally, so we can read that one there in the Python and Scala and R. SQL we can create a views, we can create a this one, not whatever the data you can see in the form of table, whatever the data you can see in the form of table. Okay,
Okay.
for suppose, okay guys, others ignore this one. So you can write a select, so here you can write a select star from, okay, parquet dot folder path. So under the folder, so here I can give the folder path. So directly folder path files I can see in the form of table. Okay, next classes I will tell you.
Okay.
Okay, if I touch these things, remaining people will get confused. So that's why. Now, okay, where are we? Okay, so there is a file system. There are predefined commands. There is a mkdir which is going to create a directories. One of the directory I created inbound, and in the inbound I uploaded multiple files. Now the inbound is having a files like this: customers.txt, orders.txt, and the accounts.txt. Now, up to now you are clear. Now here using mkdirs, using mkdirs, instead of creating one directory, multiple directory also at a time we can create. Okay, if you observe here, so here in the mkdirs, so consider I am having a source files. Under this I can create a subfile, subfolder 1, subfolder 2, okay, subfolder 3. So if you observe here, this folder is not there, along with the multiple directories also we can create. Okay, now if you see here upload, you can go to here, you can go to source files. I am having a subfolder 1, I'm having a subfolder 2, I'm having a subfolder 3. Like that, multiple nested folders also we can create in the mkdirs. Okay, that is one thing for mkdirs. Now, coming to here. So far we understood mkdirs creating a directories. ls is going to give the list of files in the directory. Now my requirement is whatever the file here, this file I want to copy into outbound directory. So whatever the file here, I want to copy into outbound. So here, Databricks provided utilities. Among file system utilities, there is a cp command. Here we have to provide the source path and target path. Source path and target path. What is our source here? Inbound path. Inbound of what? So under this one. So here in this path, under this one, in the inbound, I am having a orders.txt. I am having a orders.txt. Okay. Now, before that, I want to see in the outbound how it is. Right now, I did not uploaded anything. Now, just for my confirmation related, I am going to see, is there anything in the outbound folder? Nothing is there. Fine. Now, inbound folder, I am having a file. So here I am, for our understanding purpose, I am writing like this. So nested lines, source path and target path. So here, what do you want to do? Outbound. Okay. So when you provide the path, source path and the target path, whatever the file is there, this file as it is will be copied into the outbound folder. Right now I am not provided any file name, so whatever the file name here will be copied as it is. Okay. Now I am executing this one. Now, so here, now you can check the command here after copy. Here you can see one file is there. You can see one file is there. Then what about the source file? As we are doing copy, source file will not be changed. Source file remains same only. Source file there itself. Only copy is created. Okay. Now my requirement is now this file is copied. Okay.
Srinivas, now
Yeah.
we are executing this in code 13, right? Can
Yeah.
we go and execute the code 12 again?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The-
We can execute. Yes, we can execute. So for
Okay,
suppose here, if you execute this one, here you can see the outbound file. Right now, whatever the state of the folder it is going to provide.
okay,
Okay. But here for people understanding purpose, I copied again. Okay.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Now, right now I copied the file into this folder. Now, my requirement is whatever the files here, all the files I want to copy into outbound folder. So instead of one file, I want to copy the files one by one. All the files from inbound folder I want to copy into outbound folder. So how to do this one? So here we have an option, a dbutils dot fs dot in the cp. We are having a source path, target path, and there is an option a recursive. By default, it is a false. If you make it a true, then all the files will be copied. So here we have to use a dbutils dot fs dot cp. What is your source path? Means inbound path. In the inbound, I am having a sorry. This is my inbound path. Now, similar way, I am having outbound path. Okay. I said we have a third option, right? So here I am using one more option, true. So here by default it is a false. If you make it a true, okay, then under the inbound, whatever the files are there, whatever the files in the inbound folder, everything one by one will be copied into outbound folder. Now observe here.
There is no kind of star like after inbound slash give star. It will not.
Not required. Not required. So some of the features like Linux related not it implemented, but here it will do everything.
Sure.
Okay. Now I want to see in the outbound folder now. Guys, here also we can execute, okay, but I am executing separately to make it clear. Okay. Now outbound folder, you can see all the files are there. Okay. Now
So instead of all the files, can we copy only some portion of the files which are having same name?
those pattern matching, I don't think so. Pattern matching, like so normal code we have to write. Okay, we have to handle in terms of program we can handle. Okay, pattern matching, just check once. Okay, I'm not sure, just check once pattern matching. Star.csv like that, I don't think so, just check once. Now coming to here, one more thing. So far we understood. So far we have done the cp command and ls command. So we have done the mkdirs command. Okay. So next we have a move command. Okay.
We don't have ls minus lrt command.
No,
Only we
no,
can
no,
use.
no, no, only ls. There is actually like Linux related options, nothing is available here. Only these six commands only available here.
Oh,
Only these commands, simple commands, only those things only available. Okay, because everything we are going to handle in the program level we are going to do. Okay, but here the viewpoint of view only here you can see. Generally ls minus lrt, what it is going to give you, whatever the path, whatever the name, whatever the size, modification time, so these here itself it is going to provide. Now coming to move. So here guys, move. Generally when you do cp, which is a copy and paste, when you do in cut, so it is a cut and paste, right? So in windows command the same thing is move. So when you do move, source will be deleted. Okay, source will be deleted. Consider what I am doing is, so right now, okay, I'll do one thing. In the inbound, I am having a list of files. Okay, so if you observe my source files folder, so right now I created a source files, right? Earlier I created a source files, right? So here there is a subdirectories here, it is having subdirectories having. Now what I am doing is, whatever the file is there, I want to move the file into here. Whatever the file is there, I want to move the file. When you do move, the file will be deleted and the file will be copied here. Cut and paste. Now here, whatever the syntax is, db utils dot fs dot move source path and target path. Okay, source path and target path. Now here I can see db utils dot fs dot move. So here, this one, guys, here you can select up to here, or you can include the DBFS also. Both are same only. Both are same only. Okay, this is the one. Now, if you see the list of folders in this one, okay. If you see the list of folders, I can see inbound folder, outbound folder, source files folder. So I am going to use the source files folder here. cut and paste. Now just check whether the file is there or not. Here you don't have any orders file. Now the same thing if you see in the source files folder. So the file is copied into here. Similar way, I want to move all the files. So here also we are having an option. Here also we'll have an option, recursive. By default it is false. Okay. Now observe here. So here, whatever the files under this inbound directory, I want to copy it into the outbound source files, recursive true. Guys, remember this one. When you move the files from one by one to here in the source files, along with the file, a root folder also deleted. Along with the file, a root folder also deleted. But if you okay, now first let me show you the output. Okay. Now see what are the files in the inbound folder. All files are copied. Okay. Now check what are the files in the inbound folder now. Source files, it is moved. What about the inbound folder? Whatever the inbound folder, here it is a folder not file not found. So here it is deleted. So here guys, when you do move, whatever the files here, everything will be moved and along with this directory also deleted. Okay, for suppose I want to move only files but not a directory, then we have to write a program. So we have to write a few lines of program. So go to inbound, take all the list of file, move the file one by one. So like this we have to write a program. Next class I will tell you how to write a programs and all. So for the time being, move, the purpose of the move is cut and paste. If you have a recursive option, the source directory also will be deleted. Okay.
Srinivas, what is meant by recursive?
Recursive means one by one. Okay. For suppose in this case, okay, a kind of looping operation. Recursive means, so here if I go for a recursive option true, so first, okay, this file copied, next this file, next to this file, one by one it is going to copy a recursive.
If we make it false, then in that scenario, what will
It
happen?
won't happen. Only the respective file will be copied.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so here we understood move command. Okay. So there is a one more thing, head, put and rm. Head, put and rm. Okay. Now, observe here. I am having a source files. After moving, source files is having a data. I want to see the content of the file. A db utils dot. Not ls. Guys, here observe this one. Okay, let it be fail. You will understand. So what people are doing mistake is, observe here. So make sure if it is a single quote, end with a single quote. If it is a double quote, end with a double quote. That is one mistake people will do. And another mistake is, in the file store, F and S are capital letters. The file store, F and R capital letter, and you have a forward slash. Make sure you have to give this one. Okay. Now, so head command, which is going to give the beginning of the file. So right now this is the file content. I can see this one. Okay. Now here account ID, account name. So whatever the content of the file, you can see here. Account ID, account name. Okay. Head. That is one thing. And there is a put command, a dbutils.fs.put. So here you can see file and content. So what is the file? What is the content you want to keep in the file? So what is the file and what is the content you want to put it in the file? Okay. dbutils, and what is the file path? This one. Okay. Details.txt. So second argument is the content. Welcome to Databricks. Now whatever the content, guys, right now I have a string value. Generally, if you have any variables or anything, if you want to put it here, you can do this one. Now I want to see the content here. dbutils.fs.head. You can see this one. So that is about the put command to put the data into this one. Okay. Now I'm having one more
Do we
thing. Yeah.
do we have anything like cat, a cat command which
No,
gives the
no, 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 no. We don't have. So actually, what happened is here everything in the files. Okay. So now you are interacting with the files later. So whatever we want to do, we have to provide the Spark engine related. There will be some predefined API, RDD, data frames, and all. Using that, we can interact with the files. Okay. So normal to see the files, we can see this one. Okay. And here one more thing is consider dbutils.fs.ls. So here, guys, those people are Linux already having a background, guys. Okay. So all those are all not supported. Only these six things, only these things only it can support. So options, nothing it can support. Okay. Only these things only it can support. Okay. Now, so here, if you go for source files, observe this one.
These six options supports in community edition
Yes.
only, or the main version only?
Main also same only. Main also
Okay.
same. Only same. Now, here, right now these are all right. I want to delete the file here. I want to delete the file here. A dbutils.fs.rm command. So here we can delete the file. Okay. Now remove this file. After removal, if you see here, we don't have the file. Okay. Now, for suppose in this folder, all the files I want to delete. All the files I want to delete in the folder level. Okay. If you do recursive, last argument is a recursive option here also. You can see here. Recursive. By default, it is false. When you do like this, whatever the files in the folder, everything will be deleted along with this folder also deleted. Now observe. After executing, I want to see the ls command. It is not exist. Okay, it is not exist. So here rm command with the recursive option is very careful, guys. So all the files, folders, nested folders, everything will be deleted here. Okay, so these are all the file system related commands. Okay, so if you observe mkdirs, so to create a directories and subdirectories also. ls command, a list of files. cp, copy, move. Okay, move the files. Head, see the content of the file. Put command, write content to the file. rm command, remove the files. Remove the files. Okay, so guys, take an example. Okay, the way I done, create a directory, create a directories. Okay, inbound and outbound. Upload the files, inbound folder. Take any dummy files, guys. Orders.txt, products.txt, sales.txt. Then a list of files in the inbound folder, and then copy only orders file, inbound to outbound folder, then copy all the files, inbound folder to outbound folder. Okay, then you can see, create source files folder and observe and use move command, move the files to file from inbound to source files folder. Okay, then delete orders.txt from source files folder, and then delete all the files from source files folder. Okay, so do this one, guys. So take this one assignment, whatever I said, the same thing we can do here also. So the same thing we can go one by one. Okay, now one of the person asked one question, right? Okay, so consider here, for suppose I am having a inbound folder. So I am having a files orders.txt, sales.txt, okay, products.csv, okay, customers.csv. So here outbound, I want to copy only csv file. If I use a command, will it be copied or not? Let me try this one, guys. So long back I checked, but I know if I did not remember. So let me try once. Someone asked the question, right? We have a time. Let me try this one. mkdirs. I am having a inbound folder. I created an inbound folder and I created a source of files folder. Okay. In the inbound, I am uploading some files. So here what I am doing is So consider I'm having some CSV files. I'm uploading these CSV files here in the inbound. Star related actually I forgot actually, so that's why I would like to double check before give the confirmation. So we have a normal CSV files and text files. Okay. Now in the inbound, do we have anything in the source files folder? We don't have anything. So do we have anything in the inbound folder? Yes, we have. Okay. Among all, I want to copy from inbound from the source files, sorry, inbound folder, right? From the inbound, I am having CSV files. I want to copy them into outbound folder. Okay, source files folder. Sorry. Now try this one. So it is won't accept. Okay, it won't accept. Generally in the what we call it as in Linux, it is going to, but here it won't. Guys, so it was clear this one. Someone asked actually. So this is the assignment. Try to do this one, guys. So next class I will discuss about the tables related. So right now, whatever the data here we can see. For suppose, I am having a folder file store. Okay, some gmail.com shared upload something. Okay, so here consider I am having a okay. Consider I am having a products like inbound. Okay, so we have a inbound. Similar way we are having a okay under the inbound. Consider I am having a welcome.txt. Similar way I am having a folder products folder. So here I am having a file like this products underscore okay 0103 underscore 2025.txt. So I'm having a data like this. Now in this file, I'm having a content like this product 1 mobile 20,000, product 2 okay a laptop 30,000, like I am having a data. Now for suppose I want to calculate number of records in the file. Okay, so generally we can write a program. Instead of that, we can create a table. We can create a hive table. So here I can create a table like this. Create table product details. Okay, so here I can create a columns product ID. So here what happened is row format delimited fields terminated by comma location. So here I can give this location file store. Okay, folder. So here I'm going to create a table pointing to this folder. Means in this folder, whatever the files are there, that file content I can see in the form of table. Okay, for suppose I want to see the number of records in the table. So though it is a file, on top of the file I'm going to create a table. So underline whatever the content I can see in the form of table, so that I can write simply select star from table name. Okay, select only two columns. Like that we can handle. Even though it is a file, the same file on top of the files, we can create a tables and we can handle this one. So next class I will tell you this one. Okay. So here guys, so today make sure you should know these commands guys, DBFS commands. So make sure complete this one. So people who are all entire different background, for suppose those who are all Linux background, easily they can understand these folders and files. But remaining people guys, go through the recording once again and do the practice. And here one more thing, after class completed, I will upload the file, guys. Click file, export. So we can export as a dbc file, rk file, or source file. If it is a source file, then it is a python file, it will be downloaded. I'm going to download this one as a dbc archive. Select this one. So here you can see the file is downloaded in this one. Now when I open this one, when I try to see the content of the file, here you cannot understand anything. Okay, a dbc file we cannot read here. Now the same thing, if you go for export source file, export source file, okay, so here you can see the same python file, you can see here the same thing, whatever here, each cell it is going to replace with the command. Each cell it is going to replace with the command. So here you can see this one, each cell we can see here. Okay, now here what you can do, guys, after I provided the file, so here what, after session completed, I will go to the drive in this one. Okay, so here I will upload the notebooks. So whatever the notebooks, right, so this is the notebook, right, both I will upload, copy, and here this is the 54th batch, so this is the paste. I will upload the, I will provide the notebooks. Now I will upload the folder here. Okay, I will upload the folder here. So this drive access I already provided to you guys. If not, you can message me. Now what you guys have to do is, so here what you have to do is, go to your Databricks path. For suppose you are going to here. Okay, for suppose you will be here. For suppose I am having a new folder, test folder. So when you open your, consider your will be like this. Here you can see, so here you can see import. You can see import. I'm repeating, guys, after you downloaded the notebook, okay, or .py file, go to your Databricks workspace. Here you can see, earlier I created a notebook. Now here you can see import. Whatever the file I provided, you can use that one. Browse. So whatever the command is there, select this one. The notebook will be imported. It can be py file or it can be a dbc file also. You can see here, select the dbc file, open, import. You can see the file will be imported under the folder. Now when you click this one, you can see the commands. Whatever I said, you can see the notes. Right now, actually, here I am having, but your understanding purpose, I created a folder and I uploaded a file. Okay. So this is for today, guys. Those who joined today, okay. So I will share the email. You can, I will share the form. You can fill that one. So here you can fill a form and join WhatsApp group, guys. Also you can see the course content and everything here. You can see everything here. Okay. So guys, who did not provide the drive access, message me in WhatsApp. I will provide the drive access right away. So message me in WhatsApp. I will provide the drive access, guys. Already previous data factory batch, okay, who are joined here. Okay, I already provided. If not, message me in WhatsApp. I can explain. I can provide. So this is for today, guys. Tomorrow also you can join the same link. Thank you.